time for the all-new Let's Make a Deal, starring TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Thank you very much, and welcome to the all-new Let's Make a Deal. And we're going to have some fun here today with all kinds of people. They come from all over Canada, United States, some from foreign countries to make deals right here on the old trading floor. And I'm going to make a deal with this one right here to begin with. And her name is Kelly. If she stops jumping, I'll get you the second name. Kelly Fear. Well, I fear, Kelly, that you're going to have to make a deal with me because we have something right here in the box that's for you, and I'm sure you'd like to trade for it, right?
Right.
Right. And so what's inside the box? We show you this very interesting home beauty kit. Let's have Brian describe it for us, shall we?
Norelco Chic Beauty Salon. Ladies Electric Razor plus 10 beauty care attachments for manicures, pedicures, and facial massage from Norelco. This kit sells for $49.95.
You did that fast. All right. Now, you own this beauty kit.
Right.
You don't need it. You're so beautiful. You could have said something in return, but you didn't. Oh, well. So I'll tell you what. You may keep it or you may trade for the box on the display floor that Karen is showing us right now.
Trade it!
Trade it that fast? Trade it? You must never trade things that fast on Let's Make a Deal, because there's always the possibility that there's something behind, something in here. And by golly, there is. What does this look like to you, friends? $1,000. I wasn't surprised. I have all kinds of these at home, you know. But you don't.
Give me another one.
No. No, because you went for what was behind the box. I'll even show you what's back there. Karen, remove the box and show this young lady, Kelly, that she traded away $1,000, but get something back in return that's just as good.
The Let and Go Anywhere microwave oven for the family room, dorm, or kitchen. It features electronic touch control, 2 memory levels, and clock from Litton Microwave Cooking. It retails for $349. And to go with it, Littonware microwave ovenware, a 7-piece starter set and micro browner grill for frying and searing in a microwave oven. Littonware microwave ovenware from Litton. And to complete your kitchen, Gibson side-by-side refrigerator freezer featuring through-the-door ice and chilled water dispensers, automatic ice maker, 24 cubic foot capacity, and Gibson's exclusive frost clear system from Gibson. It sells for $1,195. This modern kitchen deal is worth $1,608.95.
There you trade away $1,000, get $1,600 in return. So, Kelly, you made yourself a very good deal. Thank you very much. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not through yet. No, I'm not through yet. I have one more deal that's behind curtain number 1. You say you're not satisfied. You say you want more. We have $1,600, and you could have one more step in this deal. Oh, wait till you see what you passed up. She could have had curtain number 1, and back there waiting for you were all these little tricycles. Where did they come from, Brian?
You could have received a service merchandise gift certificate on which you might have purchased these fun-filled tricycles: the Tonka Sidewinder Mighty Cycle, Care Bears, Mighty Little Pony Cycle, and Rose Petal Place from the 500-page service merchandise catalog or at one of their showrooms.
And so you didn't go for the tricycles, but you have yourself $1,600. Thank you very much, Kelly. And I have another deal for you right now. Yes, you can stand up, and the deal that I have for you is, this is with Ruby Glass. Ruby, here's a deal of a lifetime. Take a look at what we have behind curtain number 2. This is what you're going to go for in the next few seconds. A fabulous new automobile.
The Volkswagen Golf 2-door hatchback, a fuel-efficient 4-cylinder overhead cam engine, reclining front bucket seats, and a spacious interior with room for 5 adults. From Bob Smith Volkswagen. It sells for $8,385, but we've added tax and license, and that makes it a deal worth $9,116.
And I have a very simple deal for you, Ruby Glass, because all you have to do is do one little thing for me, and the car is yours. And here's what you have to do. First, Brian comes down the aisle. He's got something on his tray. You listen to him describe this item, and then we'll give you the deal.
The cordless rechargeable scrubber with the power to get you through the worst scrubbing jobs around the house. Scrub Brusher from Black & Decker.
Very fast deal. Give me the cost of that scrubber within $3, and you own the car. Manufacturer suggested retail selling price on the West Coast. Within $3, and you've got yourself a new car.
$39.
$39 is your guess. Before we turn over the price, you could also have curtain number 3 instead of your guest.
I'll take the curtain.
You don't even like your guess, huh? She doesn't think she has a chance. Was her chance correct? She said 39. It was 45. You'd missed it by 6. You'd have lost the car. So maybe it's a good thing you went for curtain number 3. Before I show you what's back of the curtain, I have yet another deal for you. I'll give you cash instead of the curtain. I'll give you 100.
No.
And 50. $9. $200. $250. $300.
No.
$400. 4 1/4. $450. $475. $500. $500 going once. $500. $550. $575. Ruby glass, you have 10 seconds. $575. Going.
I'll take the money. I'll
What?
take the money.
Oh, you're going to take the money. You see how easily she was talked out of it by her friends? When you think of all this that you could have had and you passed it up. 500 pounds of pumpkins. And we're very happy that you didn't get zonked with all those pumpkins. You get $575. Ruby Glass, thank you for making this deal with me. Before I put that car back in the garage, though, I'm going to use it in my next deal. I'll figure out how to use it. You watch this. All right. I still have that car down there, and by golly, I'm going to give a couple a chance to win it. Is this a married couple down here? All right. Very good. Richard Skaggs and Nancy Skaggs, and here we go for an opportunity to win that car right down there on the display floor, and it's very, very simple. Because all you have to do is pick the right key to open that door, and the car is yours. And the keys are right here on this table. And on the glass hang 3 keys. Pick the right one off that board, and the car is yours worth $9,116. Would you like that car?
Yeah.
All right. Grab one right off the board. Nancy looked at it very closely. She suggested 1, he took 2, and that's the way married couples really work together. Okay. All right, now, we're going to go down to the display floor, and we're going to take a look at that car and try our keys. Come with me. The Skaggs kids, follow me down to the floor. Okay, stand right over here beside me. And we're going to see if you've got yourself the right key. Before we even try the key in the lock, I'll give you $400 for that key. Forget the whole deal.
No.
No? All right, I'll tell you what. You throw me one of those keys and throw me another one of those keys. Thank you. I wasn't a Detroit Tiger for nothing. All right. Now, Skaggs, I will also, besides the $400, give you what's in the big box right here on the display floor. Turn around and let's see what's in there. All right, remove it and see if you would like to add this washer and dryer to your $400.
A Speed Queen washer like those used in coin-op laundries with stainless steel tub for gentle care of all your fabrics, low water usage, and longest warranties with matching dryer for today's laundering needs from Speed Queen. The pair sells for $999.90.
That's $1,399 in cash and merchandise to forget about the deal. But before you make up your mind, let me take one of these keys and try it in the door. This is key number 3, and I try it in the door. Nothing goes in that side. So try it this side, and no, nothing happens on that side. This was not the key. That means it's either this one over here or the one that you're holding in your hand, and I've offered you $1,399 in cash and merchandise. What do you say?
Sure thing.
What do you think?
Sure thing.
We'll take
Sure
the wash.
thing.
They're going to take the sure thing, $1,399 to call off this deal. Now let's see what would have happened had you put this key in. They put it in and nothing happened. It was a worthless key. Strangely enough, it was the key that your wife told you to take, because she said take number 1, and that's the one that made it flick up. And had you stayed with her, guess, of course, you'd have sold it off anyhow, right? You got your $1,400 sure thing. Nancy and Richard, thank you very much. Thank you for making that deal with me. What would you have done? Would you have gone all the way and tried it? It's easy when you're at home. We'll be back with more right after this. some fast pricing deals. The first one involves you two men. Stand up.
Yes.
Keith Wilson and Dave Clark in a fast pricing deal. We ask you to price an item. The one that comes closest gets $400. The one who loses sits down. Okay? So take a look at this first item as Brian describes it. Think about the retail selling price on the West Coast. Here we go.
100 tablets of advanced formula Centrum contains vitamins and minerals in the USRDA to supplement your daily diet for beta zinc.
Okay, let me have a price on that, Keith.
$10.
Dave?
$9.99.
$9.99. The price actually is $10 right on the nose. Keith Wilson, $400. And so you'll remember the show, Dave. Have yourself some vitamins. Thank you very much, Dave Clark. Next two. Stand up. Are you ready?
Yes.
Because I'm not going near them while they're jumping. You know that. Okay, in Monty we trust. That's nice. Okay, Bernice Baldwin and Renee Best. Here we have item number 2, $400 to the one that comes closest.
A 1-ounce bottle of perfume, Ambush, a modern floral fantasy rich with excitement as lovely and surprising as unexpected bouquet. Ambush, the fragrance for romance.
I like the names they give perfume. Ambush. Lying in wait. You go first, Bernice.
It's perfume.
That's what it is, dear, yes. Well, so far she's guessed it's perfume. Now, if you just give me a price.
$25.
Thank you. Renee?
$15.99.
And the price actually is $45. And Bernice gets herself $400. And I have for Renee, don't go away. I have the perfume for this young lady. There you are, the perfume. You may be seated right now. Oh, thank you. Loses the wins. Okay. Now, you two people stand up. Right. Blood-curdling scream that came out of that lady. I'm not kidding. This is for real. Let's make a deal. Before I go downhill, I'll trade this. You are going down. The whole side's going down. All right. Now, Gary Goebel and Holly Holland. All right. The winner gets $400. Here we go with item number 3. Listen carefully.
This is a 9-ounce box of rice pilaf. Near East offers old world flavor alternative to pasta or potatoes. The original 100% natural pilaf from Near East Foods.
All right. And before you peel off with the table, don't forget I want the rice to the loser, $400 to the winner. Would you go first, please, Gary?
89 cents.
And Holly.
79 cents.
79 and 89, the price is 89 cents. The gentleman bests the lady and gets himself $400. And you, my dear, get the rice. Thank you very much. All right, listen. The 3 people who won money, stand up. No. You didn't win any money. You lost. I'll be with you in just a moment. But first, no, you didn't win. Sit down, Holly. This is a funny show. Gary Goebel, you have $400. I'm selling things. Big sales now. Show him part of curtain number 2. Listen to Brian describe what's back there, and then decide if you want to buy what's behind the chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken and fresh buttermilk biscuits. You got a right to chicken done right at Kentucky Fried Chicken. We do chicken right.
You want to buy the chicken and what's behind it for $400? No, he's going to hang on to the 400. What was back of the chicken that he could have had? Back there, young man, was a beautiful dining room.
A Broyhill dining room, a colonial style and cherry finish, featuring a spoonfoot table and chairs with detailed molding on the lighted china from Broyhill. It retails for $1,320. And for your first dinner party, a Rita's Contours collection. The elegance of fine china, the practicality of semi-porcelain, microwave, dishwasher, freezer, and oven safe from Arita. This 45-piece set sells for $392. Total value of this deal, $1,737.
$1,700 deal, but you kept your $400. Thank you very much, Gary. Bernie Spalding, you have $400. He just passed up a dining room set. Do you want to buy curtain number 1? It's for sale for $400.
No.
You don't want to buy it either? Everybody's hanging on to the money. What was back there for Bernice? Had she gone for it, back there behind curtain number 1, there happened to be a funny little boat there. Isn't it adorable? It's the Godfrey Sea Rider pedal boat. Great for exercising and fishing. Features aluminum pontoons and an extra wide deck table big enough to use as a swim raft. From Godfrey Marine, it's a fun boat, but you didn't go for it. You hung on to your $400, Bernice Baldwin. Keith Wilson, you have $400. You would like to buy something. See the box on the display floor? It's for sale, $400.
The box.
Keith is the only one who wants to spend the money. He spends $400 and he goes for the box. And what's back of that box that he bought for $400? You just bought yourself some stuffed toys. A family of stuffed bears.
They're from California Stuffed Toys, a huggable family affair of Bozzie Bears. Bozzie Bears give lots of love. Enjoy these entertaining and fun-loving characters from California Stuffed Toys.
And they're all yours, Keith, too. Isn't that exciting? Thank you for making this deal with me. All three of you, or all six, as a matter of fact. Brian, what's the big deal worth today?
The big deal today is worth $9,603.
We'll go back to our traders and see if they want to make one more deal, but they have to risk what they've already won so far in going for that $9,600. And Kelly Fear has a microwave cookware refrigerator worth $1,608. Will she keep it or will she go? She's going to keep what she's got. The Skaggs kids have the washer, the dryer, the 400 cash, 1,400. They're going to go for the big deal. Ruby Glass has $575. Will you buy a door in the big deal, Ruby? Ruby, $575, or are you going for the big deal?
Cash.
She wants to keep the cash. When somebody keeps the cash, you know they got good use for it. Gary Goebel, have you got good use for $400? Do you want to buy a door? Door! All right. We'll be back to the big deal in just a moment. Now, the value of the big deal today is $9,603. It could be behind door number 1, or door number 2, or door number 3, which starts off with some calcium.
Oscal Calcium Supplement. If your body isn't getting enough calcium, it could rob it from your bones. Oscal Calcium. Your body needs it.
And there's something behind the calcium, so we have 3 doors, and you have first choice. The Skagg kids who went for the car took the sure thing, a 1,400, traded all back in for the big deal today. And now, Nancy, give me a number.
3.
Door number 3, and for your $400, Gary Goebel.
1.
Okay, and we're going to show you what's behind door number 2 that nobody took. And back in door number 2, there was a piggy bank, and that's where we have some cash. How much cash was in the piggy bank today? The amount was only $388, and it's a good thing that neither one of them went for that because they would have gone down in value. You went for door number 3. We'll take a look at door number 1 for Gary. And back there, well, we got luggage and watches for people on the move.
A 4-piece set of Amelia Earhart luggage. Fashion and durability combined in this British tweed collection, featuring richly quilted interiors and bumper guard binding from Amelia Earhart. This set sells for $505. And you'll always be on time with these Hellrose quartz watches. Hers with 14 genuine diamond chips and his with 22. Featuring a unique textured dial design carried over to the one-piece case and bracelet from Hellrose. They're valued at $700. And we want you to keep up with the times, so we've added this latest electronic marvel, a rear projection color TV. Hitachi's 45-inch color projection TV, wide-angle viewing, 100% solid-state video system, high-power stereo sound, and infrared remote control from Hitachi. It retails for $2,895. Total value of this deal, $4,100.
$4,100 deal. You went from $400 to $4,100. Nice done, nicely done, nicely done. And that isn't even the big deal. The big deal's coming up for Richard and Nancy Skaggs. And here it is behind the calcium. Let's take a look and see what we've got back there. Look at this kitchen. A complete new kitchen for Skaggs.
A Whirlpool appliance kitchen featuring a no-frost French door refrigerator with power-saving control switch, porcelain on steel interior, and no fingerprint textured steel doors. A portable, convertible, or under-counter dishwasher with Duraprim door, super scour cycle, and exclusive in-the-door silverware basket. And a gas range with continuous clean oven and full-width glass panoramic oven door from Whirlpool. The appliances sell for $2,078.
All right. All right, now listen to this. I have $2,000 in cash to give you as well.
All right.
And that makes it $4,103, and there's still more. Look at this. The ultimate in glamour, a full-length fur coat for Nancy Skaggs.
Davini creates glamour for Milady when he fashions the golden tones of luxurious natural fitch in this full-length coat from Dicker and Dicker of Beverly Hills. It's appraised at $5,500. The total value of this big deal, $9,603.
Melanie, come up here, the coat. Now, Nancy, this coat was made for Melanie to wear. It looks like it's going to be a little large for you. Don't worry, when you go down, they're going to make you your own coat to your own size, your own fitting. But just for the fun of it, put it on right now to get the feel of it, okay? Just the feel of that coat. Look it on her. It goes right, it looks like it's trailing on the floor like those big ermine robes that they used to wear in the old days. Kind of big for you, eh, kid? We'll cut you down to size with your own coat. Thank you and congratulations to Richard and Nancy Skaggs. Kitchen, $2,000 in cash and the coat. The big deal of the day, $9,600. All right. Now, you know what I want from you, Betty Backhouse? I want a phone book, a little phone book. Little phone book with little, no. Does anybody in this row have a phone book? A phone book, not the two men. I made a deal with you. Do you have a, is this a phone book? No, that's not a phone book. Who's got a little phone book? You have. Marion Schmidt has the phone book. All right, now, Marion, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this phone book. I hope you got some listings in here. If you got some, good, because every listing you have under the letter P. I'll give you $20. Where's the P? I see the T's. I see. You want to know something? You don't keep this alphabetically. What am I going to do with you? I'll never find out the answer to this. Would you take a fast $100 and forget about the whole thing? You will, and I will too. Marion Schmidt, thank you very much. That's the funniest phone book I
The
ever saw.
all-new Let's Make a Deal is a Stephen Hados Monty Hall production.
Why?
In association with
All right,
Telepictures.
I'll tell you what, I'll still it for somebody like Judy Smith who can give me 99 cents in cash. And she says she's got it, and I got $150 that she hasn't got. Let me see if she's got it.